In 2023, the Albany Common Council declared the week of June 19th Black Restaurant Week. Jamila Adams is the founder of the first Black Restaurant Week in Albany. She is driven by a singular passion to spotlight and celebrate the rich culinary traditions of Black-owned restaurants in her community. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you doing, sir?
What's your name? I'm David.
Yusuf.
Yusuf, great name. All right, Yusuf, what do we have here today?
That's peanut butter stew with lamb.
Peanut butter stew with lamb. That looks great, man.
Yes, man.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm here at A.J.W Caribbean Restaurant on Wolf Road, right next to Men's Warehouse in Albany, New York. Guys, what's your name?
Anderson. Anderson.
Yes?
Yes.
And what made you open this restaurant?
This one is open. There's 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah, and you like to cook? That's what made you open the restaurant, huh?
People like to cook.
And where are you from? Tell the folks where you're from.
I'm from Haiti.
Haiti. Look at this place, folks. All right, I'm here with Woody, and we're at A.J.W Caribbean Restaurant here on Wolf Road next to Men's Warehouse. Woody, I just tasted this pork, absolutely tender, delicious. Got this little bit of sauce on the side. We've got some sweet plantains that they fried. Describe the rice for me. What do we got in the rice going on?
So the rice is we have like a bean in the rice.
A bean?
Yep. With black rice. So like this is like a black rice and like Haitian stuff we have in meat.
So this is like a Haitian fried rice. And then the plantains, these sweet plantains, I'm ready to dig into them. But here's the other thing, folks. This young man, Woody, is a mixed martial artist. He does mixed martial arts fighting, MMA, and he's got a bout coming up where he says he's going to kick some butt. Now, what made you guys open a restaurant?
So the goal was we have a dream about to open a restaurant in America. So we got a place and we opened one. And for the people, we love Haitian food. And to get some food, so we did it.
Well, I'll tell you, the food, I've already digged it. I already tried some of this pork, folks. It is fork tender. It is delicious. It is seasoned so wonderfully. Sometimes you get pork at different restaurants, and it's really tough when it's fried, but this is tender. And you were telling me that this space, look at the space, folks, that this was a former Starbucks location, Woody?
Yes.
And it was closed for a long time.
Yes.
And your folks, your parents got the spot. And folks, this platter was $17. With a tip, came out to like $21. Included a bottle of water. Had to get a bottle of water with it. So look at all this food. I'm not going to be able to finish this. I'm going to have to take some of this home to Babe. And here's the thing, I actually came up here to shop today to get a new sports jacket, either at DXL or Men's Warehouse. I've been waiting for this place to open. Every time I come up here to shop at Men's Warehouse next door, we saw a Caribbean restaurant. You said that again?
So my first job It was at the main warehouse.
It was? You were working there? Is that how you found this location? Mom, I'm Dave with Taste of Schenectady. What's your name? Emignon? That's a beautiful name. Excellent food. Excellent food.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Woody was telling me you basically found the spot working at Men's Warehouse. And then the family got all together and said, yeah, let's do it. So congratulations on being open now. All right, so we're here with the man himself, BB. Small world. Warren at BB's Hotspot in the Berkshires told us that he helped Rashi Wataz take over his restaurant on Wolf Road in Colony. She eventually opened a lot of empanadas on Altamont Avenue in Rotterdam. All right, we finally made it here at a BB's Hotspot. Up in Lantern. We've tried to get into this place many times. Look how spacious it is in here. It's beautiful. High top. Table seat. And a nice menu. Look here at the platters. You got jerk chicken, curry chicken, barbecue ribs, curry goat, oxtail, servani, 2 sides, coconut rice, and red beans, steamed rice, sauteed cabbage, or collard greens. On the backside, they've got some kid specials and desserts, but they've got some sandwich specials over here also. Pulled jerk, grilled chicken, barbecue pulled pork, served on a bun with homemade potato chips, lettuce, tomato, pickled spares, BLT bread with aioli and wheat rye, the Reuben. Then look down here, there's this barbecued grilled delight for $12. Flavorful ground beef and the flaky layers of crust, then wrapped in soft, buttery cocoa bread with cheese and fries. You can order online.
Monster burger.
Monster burger.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, barbecue pulled pork. That looks good with bacon, cheddar, and a drizzle.
Thank you.
With barbecue aioli. I would get that one if I was you too. That's another good one. So they got a full bar here. Nice setup. Beers on tap. Wines by the bottle and glass. Yeah, nice atmosphere in here. Now, what I heard about BB's is that they have a food truck location, and this is their brick and mortar right across from Donnie's in Northeast Coffee House, right here in downtown Pittsfield, on the corner of North Street and Linden. Not too far from the Barrington Stage Company's theater on both here on Linden and the one where we attended the comedy festival a few weeks ago, right down the street. Baby, how long have you been in business, man?
Well, I've been for 4 years.
Four years here?
It's after COVID, actually, I started doing business.
And now you had a food truck before
I
that?
started with a food truck, then I get to a brick and mortar place. And I moved just January this year. I moved to this spot, which is the Old Lantern Restaurant, which was one of our famous and popular for burgers.
Yeah.
So just kind of have a Caribbean American twist. Like I do the oxtail, the curry goat, the jerk chicken, the rice and beans, collard greens, cabbage.
You got it going on.
Yeah.
And you got a nice bar over there, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Just got a license recently.
You just got the license?
Just
Yeah.
Last week we got it.
Oh, that's awesome. So you'll be able to do some Caribbean nights.
Yep.
Get some good Caribbean drinks going and all that.
That's right.
Well, we're going to check out your food here today.
Yeah, please
Hey,
do.
man. Nice meeting you, brother.
All right, man. Take care.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks.
All right.
There it is, folks. The jerk chicken with the coconut rice and beans. As some would say, rice and peas. You get the nice collard greens, We're gonna dig into this, and let me see that sandwich there. Oh, look at that! Enjoy. That's the grilled delight. That's got the cocoa bread. That's got the nice the beef patty like in there. They make all this fresh right here, and it's also got a cheddar cheese here. Asked for some fries, and I've got my sauce on the side. So let's dig in.
Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his music, killing me softly as the dawn. Ooh, feeling sweet about you.
Here at the Berkshire Museum. We're just walking in. here we are.
Now you're entering the place where the magic happened. This is the actual studio. Here's the piece de resistance, David. This is the 6-foot-high seated Lincoln, and you can see a small maquette. You saw several of those in the barn gallery. And as I said, there was one more of these 10-foot-high that was actually installed to test it at the Lincoln Memorial. Unfortunately, that piece was destroyed, so we don't have that. But this is the largest of the surviving pieces.
Now you have a photo gallery in there of the civil rights struggle
Yes.
to place the Lincoln Memorial there in Washington, D.C. And that's what the photos are there for?
Yes. Yeah, we want to provide the context for, the great emancipator was being celebrated, but the people who he emancipated were not given priority during that 1922 celebration.
Yeah, I wanted to explain that for our viewers. This way they say, well, it's a sculpture, garden sculpture, home and residency. Why are there black and white photos?
Well, we're trying to tell the full American story. And not all of that story is happy,
Yes,
or positive, or upbeat. But we need to be honest.
It's, my dad used to say, in order to know where you're going, you need to know where you come from.
Yes.
And that's history. We can't whitewash history.
In the studio, we have a life mask of Lincoln that French purchased when he was working on the seated Lincoln for the Lincoln Memorial.
Folks, as you know, I am a Lincoln historian and playwright of several plays on dark comedies on the life of Abraham Lincoln and Mary Todd. You can see some of French's work here and the sculpture of the hands
Oh, it's right here too.
for the Lincoln
Yeah, we have another
Memorial.
one down in the studio.
Honest Abe.
That's his life mask.
On June 19th, 1865, General Gordon Granger's arrival and announcement put into widespread effect the Emancipation Proclamation, even though it was issued more than 2 years prior by President Abraham Lincoln on January 1st, 1863. So since we're talking about, Juneteenth and Abraham Lincoln, the Emancipation Proclamation, I might as well inform you, if you don't know, that both President Abraham Lincoln and Mary Todd Lincoln both suffered with depression, a form of mental illness, and I find that pertinent to share the following public service announcement.
I debate all day. It's what I do. But there are some things that are undebatable, like your mental health, my own mental health. I was in a dark place when my brother passed away in a car accident. I've never been more devastated than the day I lost my mom. I was depressed, miserable, in ways I never imagined. I reached out, and my sisters came, my pastor, my therapist. They helped me get through it. I found that the more I spoke up, the healthier my mind became. The chaos that was in me began to subside. I was more focused, clear. When you love your mind, you can go so much further. That's not up for debate. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
I have three adult, beautiful, intelligent, lovely daughters. Ages 24, she graduated Oneonta, and she's in law school getting her Juris Doctorate in New York City. My oldest is pregnant now with our third grandchild. My middle child is doing well and has a great job with the government. And for this video, I want to take the time to talk about the gratitude that I have as a father. It means everything to be a dad and to be able to lead your children spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. So I will put a shout out to all you fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Be a great dad. Be involved in your child's life. And most importantly, love them unconditionally, even when they act up, even when they scream at you that they don't love you, because you know they do. And they'll come around, God willing, in God's time.
My daughter started making necklaces. She makes what we call affirmation fashion. I tell her every day that your black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. And if there's anything better than being beautiful, it's being smart. And if there's anything better than being smart, it's being kind. And reaffirming that every day is our method of making sure her chin never drops.